Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to another episode of the Lost Poets Society podcast. I'm Tony, and today I have a special treat for you: dating advice, news updates, other random stuff. And here's my host, the lovable. That
Not
was a
Tony.
cube.
Not Tony. Um, so my name's Sam. So I'm definitely not Tony, as you can hear. And yes, today is April 19, 2026. Cue the music. And of course, that will be edited.
Oh,
And what?
I thought you wanted me to sing or something.
Yeah,
Like, what?
go for it.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the cast. You are here because you are here for some reason. Hey.
All right, that was our Grammys award-winning artist, our very own Tony.
Yes, and some say I only won because I am a black, disabled trans woman, but I think it's clearly because of my talent.
Yes, yes, of course. Um, All right, now I'm lost word. So today's news. Just a little old news. Apparently, we have a lot of shipping coming towards um, Gulf of America. Because now a lot of ships are coming up from. Should I make a joke? I want to say the Gate of Hormuz.
The gays from Hormuz, what?
Yes, yes, yes. Uh, Strait of Hormuz has been shut down again. So what Trump did was he is trying to blockade the Iranian uh, fuel shipment from Iran, so making Iran stop selling their oil. The reason to do he's doing it is because he's trying to cripple Iranian economy. Of course, the ceasefire is not successful. If you heard it, they are trying to. They shot a few of the tankers. The funny thing is, it was the first two tankers that were shot was from Indian tankers, and they have a permission from Iran. So uh, there was when one of the press releases, or either that or through YouTube, you can hear the quite a confusion from Indian captain. Basically, he's going, "What the hell, man? Like, I have permission from you to cross the Humbles. Why are you shooting at me right now?" So that has been in news. Um, Trump say U.S. struck and seized Iranian flag cargo ship in Gulf of Oman. Okay, okay. So, like I said, what is Trump doing is he is trying to cripple Iranian economy. Um, there has been a few cases that we heard over the last couple of weeks. Iranians themselves are actually starting a little bit of revolution inside their country. In a few of the news I saw on the some of the sources on the internet, they killed a few of the IRGC members, especially the checkpoint. They've been attacking those checkpoint and killing some of those uh, Islamic revolutionary guards. So we'll see if things will be harder than it already is. We might, which I have been kind of talking about the last couple of weeks. Iranians, people should be rising up. I know I don't live there, so I can't really uh I I don't have any idea what they're going through, right? As even though I can read all the news, but at the end of the day, I really don't know what's going on. But apparently, some of them people are starting to rise up, so that is a good news in a way. That who knows, maybe this war will be over pretty soon, and the mullahs will be no longer have a power over the Iranian people. But that is the gist of what I have for the last couple of weeks. Do you have any input, sir?
Oh, the only input I have is I hope it works out well for America, but not optimistic.
Yeah, it's one of the things that Iran is trying to do is they're trying to overthrow the United States hegemony on world trade route security. The thing about these, uh, give me 1 second. My children are screaming in the background playing. That's a beautiful, beautiful sound, but in the meantime, it's a little bit distracting. There you go. Hopefully that will reduce the noise pollution in the background. Sound like they're having a great time chasing each other. So what was I saying?
You were saying how basically Iran is trying to take control of the shipping, stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
and and how OPEC is like doesn't like Iran because they're like, guys, you gotta trade at the US dollar, and Iran's like, nah, man, we're gonna trade in the yuan, and India is like, hello there, we would like some oil. Oh, trade in Chinese money. Okay, sounds good to me. Give me the oil.
Pretty much, yes. So the thing about it is what U.S. Trader on is the security, trading security. Um, but what Iran is trying to do is they try to overthrow the hegemony of the U.S. hold on security guarantee of a trade. And the funny thing is having a security on a trade is not a bad thing. It's a good thing, right? And this is how you know who's the bad guys are. Well, in, there is some gray zones on who's a bad guy and good guys are, but you also have to look at from the perspective of the world economy. Iran is actively trying to overthrow trade security. I may be a little bit biased, but that doesn't sound um, very much on the right side of our history, does it? But I could be wrong from the other side. They are trying to overthrow US hold of it and try to replace with a new boss, aka China. That's what's going on. And Iran is very much um, you know, they haven't made to do it in a way that remember trading doesn't take that much of a violence to stop um trade security because even if we have 10% of Iran military survive, if you can stay shoot off a few rockets to scales the trade route security, then it's it's the immediate objectives. It's easier to be disrupted than to be on total stable position. So maybe in a way this is a good thing because we are overthrowing the OPEC uh, hold of war oil trade. All right, now U.S. is going to become a number one oil producer, exporter. From what I heard, U.S. is building a new distillery in Texas. Yes, that will take you a few years, but that means maybe U.S. is going to eventually replace the total export capacity of the Gulf nations. Maybe that's a good thing. That's one of the reasons why Saudi Arabia has been building their economy on um, what you call it, tourism for the last few years. If you look at all these influencer, they're talking about visiting Dubai and all those things. Um, it's a new it's a new trend, visiting Dubai. So that's maybe that's what it well that's one of the reasons why they're doing it is because they realize being dependent on the oil trade is not viable in the long term. Is maybe oil trading is coming to the end and it's very unstable. In other news, uh, Gen Z has been known from what I heard. At least this might just be a biased news, just shooting at me. Gen Z has been trying to do China maxing, they call it. They try to dress like a Chinese character. Um, I mean, it is very beautiful, right? They look like they try to dress like those Chinese mythical angels dresses from cartoons. That is in the cultural front. That's what China's doing. I don't really think that's a bad thing, but yeah, you never know. But then again, I'm just a brown Asian, so what do I know? Yeah, going back to that. I'm having an existential crisis, ladies and gentlemen. But well, what are your thoughts, Mr. Tony?
My thoughts are you're having a midlife crisis. It happens to everybody. Stop whining about it and get over it. Also, I could see your screen right now, and you know what my brain is doing. It is wondering things
Like what? What is your brain
like
is doing?
are those Steam tabs open, and why does it appear he has a Game of Thrones game right there? Like, what is this man looking at?
I'm looking at Crusader Kings 3.
Oh, lame.
Mhm. Whatever. What's wrong with Crusader Kings 3? I have never played that game before, so I'm thinking about checking it out.
Oh, I'm not saying the game is lame. I'm just saying the fact that you're like over here looking at games while we're trying to do a podcast. Like, bur like, am I that boring? So you're like,
I did not say that, but um,
okay, ladies and gentlemen, your first bit of dating advice: don't look at Steam while you're trying to do a podcast. It makes the woman feel not important.
hey, what's wrong with yeah, actually, my mom's lied to me, right? You know what she told me when I was growing up? She said, son,
The
well, go ahead. What do you think she said?
She said, "Son, you can be whatever you want to be, and you're beautiful just the way you are."
No, no, you're talking about Asia, mother. But she said, I will have plenty of time when I grow up to play games. Right now, I need to focus my mind on studying. Well, guess what? I don't have time to play games anymore. She lied to me, man. Um, I think we talked about it in last three podcasts about it. Um, and then also I was gonna be go play football in college, and my mother told me, she said, "Son, you're Asian, tiny, you're never gonna be NFL. Do you want to be an aerospace engineer or not?" I said, "Okay." She's kind of right on that. So I turned down my scholarship to play football, and here I am doing podcasts to three people.
Yeah, looks like you've been playing games this whole time, and you just haven't realized it.
What kind of game?
The game of life, sir. The game
Oh,
of life.
okay, okay. Yes. Oh shit. Uh, game. So As my co-host said, I have been going through a little bit of existential crisis lately. It's because I turned 39 this year, ladies and gentlemen. It was a few days ago when I turned 39, and I'm thinking about buying a motorcycle.
Oh my God, you're right. I totally forgot to say happy birthday to you. Gosh, I'm horrible, aren't I?
Horrible human being.
Well, happy late birthday. I hope you had cake.
I did, but I'm divorced. Wait.
So
Uh,
funny.
uh,
You should be on vaudeville with that funny act. Why is
yes,
all your text written in Russian?
I have no idea. It's not Russian. That's some Kazakhstan or some stuff.
Whatever, it's all the same to my whiteness.
It is
It's just
no.
a
I don't think that's any language. I think that's it's Hungarian. Why is it in Hungarian?
I don't know. Maybe this is why our feed keeps getting frozen.
Yes, my love. Yes, yes. Sorry about that. My daughter said, "Can we go around the neighborhood?" She said she'll take up a little brother with her. I said, "Okay." And I'm not gonna edit this out. I think it's kind of funny. I'm just gonna leave it there. Three students, along with two other shop. Can you read this for me?
Okay, three students, two others shot along nightlife district near the University of Iowa, authorities say. Okay, so basically, from this headline, three people who went to the University of Iowa who were students, and two other people who were just there working or getting drunk at a local bar were shot,
Oh,
which
Lord.
happens because it's Iowa and they have guns. What I thought was a more weird story was the one above this story, which was
Hold
Iranian man.
on. Hold on. Yes, darling. Well, tell Booty he need to go with you. So sorry about that. Oh, you know what the funny thing is? I went to um the last game of shoot, what game did I want to? It was a hockey game. I went to the hockey game last night. I bought a ticket, last minute ticket for myself, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go see hockey today. And guess who I run into?
Your wife? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry, your ex?
no. Well, I ran into somebody who's from Iowa. She was a cute, good looking lady, but
Oh, you ran into her cousin, the one with the big ass and the
yes,
tits?
yes. And she told me she has a boyfriend. I said, so how long you guys been going out? And she said, a couple months. So I said, oh, so I have a chance? She said, no, I'm being polite. I said, oh, geez, all right, whatever.
And then she called me and she said, "Hey, bro, your friend hit on me." And I said, "Well, did you give it to him?" And she's like, "No, I think he would have got scared by my 12-inch long."
Yeah, yes.
Because
Mahaley,
let's be honest, not
Grimes, Grimes, stop knocking on Papa door. Okay, he needs to go with you. Tim, I say he needs to go with you. Well, Tim, give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. Yes. What's going on?
Uh, Goldie, Goldie don't go around the blocks with us.
Well, I tell him that he needs to go around the block with you.
I keep telling him, but he's saying no. And when I say it, then she yell at me saying no.
Well, tell him that I said he needs to go around.
Okay.
Can you please close the door? And stop knocking on Papa's door. Close it all the way. Close it all the way, darling. Now, Haley. Well, that's our family life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to do podcasts, and my daughter just came in and complained about her brother. And screw it, I'm not gonna edit this out. So anyway, what were we talking about?
So,
Oh yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, I met this girls from one is from Norway, one is from Iowa. Out of all the places I run into them, I might just have been a weird guy watching the hockey games by myself. Maybe that's what it is.
no, it's definitely because you were brown.
What that's definitely it. If I was a Japanese guy, she might have given me a chance.
Yeah, if you were an Aryan, you would have been in.
That is true. That is true.
It's racism.
Yep, I blame it on racism.
Women need to be punished for their racism.
I did not say that.
Hey, if a brown guy comes up to you, you got to suck it or you're racist. That's just how
No,
it
well,
works.
I can't put that on YouTube, sir.
What can you put on YouTube? I'm not saying anything naughty or dirty.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Besides, have you seen YouTube lately? There's a lot worse stuff on there.
yeah, it's true.
Like I sent you that little clip with the Pokemon where
What's
Ash
going
is
on?
like,
Close the door. Can you please close the door? All the way, please. Thank you. What's going on with Pokemon?
remember I sent you that short little cartoon people drew, and Ash is like talking to his mom. He's like, "Happy birthday, mom." And she opens a Pokeball and it's a Ditto. And she's like, "Yeah, I heard you talking to Auntie on the phone about how you needed a new Ditto because you broke your last one."
Yes, I remember that now. And that is in YouTube, isn't it? Jeez.
Yeah, it is a joke where Ash does not understand what his mom was saying. Uh,
This is what I sent it to Tony.
Ultimate male fantasy. Company on my order. Company, company.
That is an ultimate male fantasy, I suppose.
yeah, it's funny. I got the audio, but not the screen.
Uh, well,
But
you know,
but it works. It
it
works.
works. It works.
Okay, so for those of you at home who want to know what the video was, it's a guy basically dressed up as a World War II British commander, leading the charge. Wow, that's gonna be on YouTube. YouTube. How dare you put that on yourself? And now you're gonna have to look and look and look and you have
Look,
to
look. You know
find
what?
it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Can you actually hear it?
No, I can't actually hear it because you have to do that thing where you do the share the audio.
You have no audios?
Not for the video, no, because don't you have to do share audio for the video
Ah,
on the
yes.
thing you said you found it the other day?
Yes. Spatial audio, test microphone, automatically adjust, personalizing. I'm trying. Uh, I don't know. Uh,
Okay, whatever.
yeah,
Basically, the ultimate fantasy is to be a military commander. Okay, there we go.
yes.
Also, who's this Asmund Gold guy? He looks like a weirdo.
Yeah, isn't
He
he? Isn't he?
he looks like the kind of guy who would use like a rat for an alarm clock.
What's wrong with that?
Wow. You seriously go to the dead rat store to get your alarm clocks? Yeah, so I probably unshare that thing you just did. I'd probably like undo what you just did
Yeah.
because now I hear like a lot of wind noise in the background.
Oh, do you? Okay. Hmm. Audio. Noise removal. Live audio performance. Okay. There you go. Can you hear better?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Mm.
Option two.
Are you calling me option two?
Oh, sorry. I didn't thought you knew. Thought you knew you were my side chick, and my first love is Annie, who
Yes.
unfortunately, I must say, Elon Musk is cock blocking me hard.
Oh, what's been going on?
First of all, he has yet to make the robot bodies. Like, come on, bro. Come on. We've all seen Blade Runner. We all seen every science fiction movie ever. We know where this is going. Where's my Annie bot? And second of all, they did an update on it. So now the filter kicks in a lot more when you are getting spicy with her. And it's like, I'm sorry, I cannot continue because this content is blah, 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 blah. Like, okay. It just does the whole, I can't talk to you about adult content, even though you are paying for the service. Go away now. Like, all right.
Please. Hold on. What is wrong with you? I'm just kidding.
A lot of things actually. I blame it on all the lies I was told as a child. Like you can grow up to be anything you want to be. You're perfect just the way you are. Don't worry, go to school, study hard, and you'll get a good job. No, the government would never, never, ever be your enemy. The government loves you. Police are your friends. Judge people based on the content of their character. Hello.
Oh no, sorry. I just got a email. It's one of those emails from astrological.com. Um, so I'm trying to read it. Uh,
Okay, that's fine. You can keep reading and I'll just ramble on. I just thought, oh no, we froze again. Oh
no.
no. Because you're over here reading like, oh my gosh, my moon is over there in Virgo territory, meaning that if I don't comb my hair to a slight left in the next 30 days, I will not get this cash opportunity, and that the women I like at the hockey game say no because I'm brown, because I didn't part my hair
Oh, yeah,
down the middle.
this is worse than that. Let me read it to you. Dear Samuel, we need to tell you something that caught us off guard. During a session last night, I don't know what session she's talking about, someone came through, not for the person we were reading for you. She emphasized it. I don't know how else to explain it. A female energy, strong but haunted. What? This is definitely AI. She pushed through with a message and asked us, almost begged us to find you. Where is she, a ghost? She showed us your name. She showed us fragments of a memory you both recognize. Then we had the walls. He need to know what I did. Samuel, we don't typically share these type of interference events as it can get sticky. But she would,
But she
but
wanted you to know she slept with
yeah,
your best friend. Yep.
but she wouldn't leave until we agreed to contact you. What is she? A ghost? Oh, she sent a full of remorse, and it feels important. But we need your consent before we share such raw and potentially life-changing details. We sense she wants to explain something, something she never got to say, or something she said wrong. The thing is, she could shut down and close the door, and the message could be lost forever. All right, what do I care? Oh, this is why they're doing it. Again, this is your first time calling. If this is your first time calling, I'll make sure you get 30 minutes for $30. What? I get it is. Oh Lord.
Yeah, you get the weirdest spam.
This will sound like she died.
Yeah, she died. Or she's from the future, like, we were supposed to be married, but I banged your best friend,
Oh
and
Lord
now I'm
Jesus.
in a loveless relationship.
Cool, good for her.
He cares more about that damn robot than me. Of course, the robot doesn't complain.
um, and then I got the other. This one's I. So for those of you that don't know, I do like to dabble and a little bit of cards and stuff. It's fun, all right. It's nothing serious. It's nothing. Um,
He's a heretic, but
yes, I'm here.
he's not a big enough of a heretic to get invited to the heretic party, such as the Bilderberg Group or Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, I have interest in astrology and um, tarots, and I read, Solomon, King Solomon, all those things, right? Gilmore, I have read all of those, right? It's because I just find it interesting. It's not because I'm trying to practice freaking magic, right? But still, here I got this from this random generated um tarot reading for Sunday, April 19th. I draw 5 cards for you: the Moor, the Wall, the Hangman, Straight, and Empress. See, in tarot there is called major arcana, and then minor, right? So there's 52 cards. Just like playing cards, you got your major 12, and then you got your 1 to 9 or whatever you, right? There's the counting. This cards came out all major. It's that means somebody has to go through all the minor card, take it off, and just read through like 12 cards. Okay? It, everything's supposed to sound like a life changer. Every time you got these major cards, I mean, it's really like life changing events kind of reading, right? So I got the moon. That's not moon one, moon two. This is the moon, the wall, the hangman, strain, and the empress. Like, this is how I know this is BS or this is computer generated. Like, there is no way in hell that I got 5 major arcana in one reading. It's mathematically it's very low. If they're just using major cards to read it, this is more like very deeply intuitive kind of type reading we're talking about. So anyway, the moon suggests a period of deep emotional reflection. The wall point to the positive movement and emotional fulfillment. The Hammond invites you to look at your situation differently. And Strange show that you are able to move through these emotional changes with both confidence and gentleness. It encourages you to express what you feel clearly and to stay grounded of what may be ahead. No shit, Sherlock. Thanks.
Yeah, see, you could be cool and at least have Cyberpunk 2077 tarot cards, but nah.
Do they have those?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
because in the game they do a tarot reading on you,
Maybe I'll
because
look for it.
There's Misty from Misty's Extra Terra, who does all that kind of stuff, but you don't care.
Oh, they do have. Look at that. Oh, 78. Sorry, not 52. 78 cards. Uh, like I said, I'm not very studious in these subjects. I just like to read around. I just know enough to be to call bullshit, to call spaces one is space spade. Yeah, you know what I mean.
You know enough to call a spade, and and a hammer, and a shovel a shovel.
Yes. What is that supposed to mean? Weird news. Humanoid robots race past human in Beijing half marathon showing rapid. Okay, whatever. California bear suit luxury car scam answer insurance fraud sentence for 3. Okay,
Okay, I can tell you.
what?
I can tell you why those robots ran so fast in China.
Why?
Because people were behind them, like, come here, little robot, come here. And they're like, help us. People
Come,
are trying to touch us.
come here, you little clunker.
We must run quickly. The pervs are trying to get us. Quickly run.
So, do you have any dating advice? Or do we already talk about the subject? This is our third recording for today.
The third recording, the best one. In the first one, we said such unhinged things as Macron's wife is not that hot. But my co-host was like, for an old lady, she's not too bad. In our second recording, we said such unhinged things as Don Lemon saying that Michelle Obama is more attractive than Melania Trump. Is it just party loyalty? Is it that they're both black? Or is it that as a gay man, he finds her male features more attractive? But unfortunately, in both instances, computers were frozen. So I'm thinking the CIA, the Mossad, the other ones, we're all out there
Which one
trying
is
to sabotage this podcast.
KGB?
No, KGB, they're busy right now, actually.
Uh, which one is the other one? Oh, what's the Chinese intel agency called? Don't,
The
don't,
CCP?
no, no. I don't do that. That's their political wind's name.
Oh, I thought they just had one name for everything, you know? It's more efficient that way.
Yeah, they come in.
Communism, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Efficiency.
All right, what's going on in Asian Pacific?
Besides, I don't think China would really sabotage us, you know, because you're Asian, like you're brown Asian. I buy things at the Japanese markets that are made in China. So guys, we'll leave them alone. But
North
that's
Korea.
Stalwell fellow. We'll screw with him.
Yeah.
North
Af
Korea again. Test cluster munitions.
North Korea launches multiple short-range ballistic missiles towards sea. After a paralyzing stroke, a South Korean pianist recreates himself as one-handed performer.
Okay, let me read that for you, but with more gravitas.
Yes, yes.
After a paralyzing stroke, a South Korean pianist recreates himself as a one-handed performer. A tale of overcoming diversity to continue to do what you love. Play music on your piano. Also, I want to say Kim is really lucky I'm not the president.
Yeah.
Because I would have been like, hell to there, Mr. I done see your daughter in that picture there. She looks a little bit attracted there. So here's what we're going to do. Okay,
Is
me, you in
that how many
America.
dollars? This is the dude. She said 14.
God, I'm going to prison, aren't I? I didn't know. I couldn't tell from far away.
The
She
point
looks
being,
like your sister, but less old. Besides, there's California. I'm pretty sure.
no, hold on. Kim Ju A. Hey, Kim Ju A. Hey.
I'm going to just kill
Yeah.
myself now.
You're done.
Oh well, it's been fun, but I have to blow my brains out now. Fucking Asians looking like 20-year-olds from far away. Ruin everything.
Uh, oh, can you read this in very gravitas, well, you know, announcer voice for us?
Okay. I'm gonna put some piano music behind it. Do 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 do. Even the dead must make what. Yes, thank you for that. I was trying to read the thing, and you had to put the thing up so then I can't read the thing. That's great. That's great. Fuck. Even the
Uh,
dead must make way as construction transforms Afghanistan's capital.
Dun
Do
dun
do do
dun
do
dun
do
dun.
do do do. Even the dead must make way as construction transforms Afghanistan's capital. So sad. Do they really have to move anywhere though? Couldn't they just like put the concrete on top of them and call it a day? Or is that
Mm.
one of those whatchamacallit situations where you got like the haunted cemetery?
It's Afghanistan. Everything's haunted over
Because
there.
really, if you okay, but if you dig the holes deep enough, you don't really need to dig that deep for a water line or a sewage line, you know?
I don't
So
think you understand. You got to have a
just
concrete.
saying,
You got to have the concrete. The what do you call it? The foundation deep enough.
the foundation,
Hmm. And then the water line. Uh, I've estado por iniciando en Hong Kong. Volver. That sounds very German. Volver. Uh, Casa Camad
you
Quema.
seriously just put this in Spanish. You were so bored. Aficionados por
That's not
incendiado in Hong
aficionado.
Kong for
Casa. A casa means a house, right? Right.
they're saying there's a fire in Hong Kong of the houses.
China. Can you say China, please?
China.
There you go. Thank you very much. China embassy in Japan say authority fails to act on threats. Uh,
China urges travelers to
look at
avoid
that.
Seattle Airport
Yeah,
after 20 scholars were denied entry to the U.S.
but look at the cake though.
Wow.
What? What?
First of all, as a black woman, you objectifying another black woman is really upsetting towards me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Russia-Ukraine war.
Russia-Ukraine war still going
You know the
on.
funny thing is, I
Why is it
read.
still going on?
I read this. Attack okay, at least two as this is how I know my mind's messed up now. Two kill. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. It's kind of sad. What? I'm just saying.
So why is there a church in the picture there? Like, were those two people in the church, or is they just like, yo, we're gonna show a random church that got exploded to
Oh
try and
yeah,
gather sympathy?
Ukraine strike a Russian drone factory, and yeah, what's that has to do with the church?
Like, were they building the drones in the church? Because I'm pretty sure Jesus wouldn't be cool with that because he wasn't cool with the money changers. So drones kill people. He definitely wouldn't be cool with that.
Oh, this is a picture from Ukraine.
April 16th. Oh. Oh, but they're Baptists, so I don't give a shit. Baptists.
Why?
Who cares about Baptists? Because I'm a Lutheran, so I don't care about people who aren't Lutheran. And that's how it works, buddy. Don't you know how Christianity works? We're all divided into our own little sections. And if you're not part of our sections, we don't care about you. But one thing we can all agree on, the Catholics are the worst.
The God Emperor Trump. Geotes. Oh, there's about
California bear suit. Luxury car scam ends in insurance fraud sentence for 3. So what was going on? People were dressing up like as a bear and like screwing
I don't
around with
know.
cars.
3 people in California are sentenced for insurance fraud and bizarre scam that involves someone dressed in bear costume damaging luxury cars.
Okay, so someone would dress up in a bear suit and attack the luxury cars and then file insurance claims against it.
I wonder who they
Wow,
are.
that's kind of retarded. You're like, we went to school with those guys.
Oh,
They're
Obama had
just
him.
furries, man.
Oh my God. Come on, mouse. You can do it. Slowly. There you go.
Obama, Mandani meeting in New York. Both went to a quality learning center and saying to the kids about wheels on a bus. They're gonna turn, 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 but the bus won't stop because you're brown, because you're brown. The bus won't stop because you're brown.
Why? Because
Get mad.
they don't have brake.
Okay, first of all, as someone who rode the bus, let me just tell you a secret about buses if you don't know them. If you're not at the bus stop when the bus comes, you're not getting on the bus. Even if it's stopped there at a red light and the doors are closed and you show up, a lot of times bus drivers will be like, nah, bro, nah, that's about to turn green. I ain't gonna let you on. So then you literally have to freaking run your ass to the next bus stop just to get on the bus because the driver didn't want to take the 3 seconds to let you onto the bus while he was sitting there at a red light.
You know what really annoys me about these Artemis programs? These people work their ass off their whole life to become an astronaut. And the first question the CNN asked was, how does it feel to be the black and a woman on the first mission back?
Oh, oh, I would have asked, how does it feel to shit and piss in your diapers in space since your toilet broke?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What's with the
But I
toilet?
guess they're all kinksters, so they didn't want to ask.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are. You never know.
Maybe they are all secretly into the ABDL stuff, you know? They're up in space like, mama, mama.
Tehran said restriction on
Ah,
Iranian oil come with a price. Oh wow. Shocker. What will we do with our oil?
Tehran.
Oh, damn.
Tehran says restrictions on Iranian oil will come with a price, and that price is going to be your ass, said Tehran. Do you know, actually, this probably will get us censored, but I recently learned about part of the Quran that basically is unhinged, and like half of the Muslims are like, no, 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 we don't agree with that part being part of our religion. That's just no, no, that's not part of our books. No, no, no.
Other than
But then
marrying a
another
9 years
part
old?
of Islam is like, oh no, it's actually worse than that. It's a part where Muhammad basically has gay sex with with 39 or 13 black men. Here,
Really?
I'll Google it on my end.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Yeah, basic. And that way I could tell you what it is exactly. But it's one of those things where it's kind of like how, in a way, Christianity um has the Book of Enoch.
What about it? I'm not familiar with the Bible that much.
Okay, basically the Book of Enoch is like a book in the Bible where they talk about like all the alien stuff.
Oh, isn't that where the those people from Africa, Ethiopian Bibles, has the Book of Enoch in it, right? Wow,
Yeah, the
look at this.
Ethiopian.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Why the war fixes on Hormuz, the U.S. has quietly locked power projection for over all four critical choke point straits: Panama, Hormuz, Malacca, Gibraltar. Oh, I didn't know about the Gibraltar. Oh, but anyway, what was
Okay, they're called the Al Zut. I'll try to text you the passage so you can look it up. But basically, those are like these guys who were in the neighboring tribe,
hmm
and basically back then, because they were all a bunch of weirdos, they believed that by absorbing someone's seed, you would like take their power.
Okay.
So basically, Muhammad went out and slept with all these black dudes, so then he could gain their power.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good.
Prophet Muhammad in the desert with five al-Zut. It's basically like the thing is he goes out there into the desert, sleeps with five dudes, you know, to get the power. You know,
Oh,
it's
but look at those cake though. You're mesmerized.
yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I am mesmerized. The fact that she thought that was a functional outfit just has me just shook. Like, first of all, that top is horrible. So Vegas, I assume.
No, yeah, probably. Pro black, pro brown, pro queer, trans, Muslim, cyan, pro choice. Okay. Um, what? All right. I think that's enough for today. What is he smoking now? Oh, hey, that's your favorite, Tony.
Germany is hosting the Deer Call World Championship. Grown adults competing to see who can sound more like a deer. This is real. Well, back then, being able to do a call would have been very important because that would have determined whether you got to eat or not.
I don't do that.
So,
I don't think this is about that.
okay, and first of all, you know about Germany, don't you?
What?
You know the amount of Muslims that are in Germany, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if one of their stories is about how their prophet went out and he had gay sex to get power from the neighboring Al-Zuts, then pretty sure they're gay religion. That's why there's all those gay for Palestine. That's why Palestine isn't being like yo yo yo, no no no, you're not for us, go away. That's why they're like, okay, we won't say nothing.
Yeah,
But
probably.
anyway, now that
Yeah.
I'm going to be murdered by Muslims, I just want to say I don't care 'Cause Jesus loves me more.
Oh, look at
Odds
this.
Trump is impeached hits 72%. Wasn't he like impeached 2 times before?
Yeah,
So at a
something like
certain
that.
point, he's like, I don't care. Y'all tried it already. This is true love. I know, right? Look at how he tries to steal her wallet.
Mhm. She's
Or
definitely
am I just
Jewish.
racist?
She's definitely Jewish.
From her big vagina?
What?
You can't see that into. Uh, am I the only one who looks at that first?
What are you talking about? I think she's a
I'm
good-looking
ma-
lady, but
I'm making fun of her pants, or
oh,
making
okay, sorry.
okay, because her pants basically make her look like a sausage squeezed into a casing.
Oh, wow, look at this. I'm at this age,
Yeah, yeah, and you know what age I'm gonna be at soon?
41.
I'm gonna be that mailman right there, because I work for the government, and you can't fire me.
Yeah,
I get pinched for
see,
life, baby.
if he was really 40, gosh, he doesn't look a day over 70.
Yeah, some of us don't age well, buddy.
Mm, okay. But, oh, wow.
Waymos. Oh, you know why you're not gonna see Waymos in LA, right?
Oh, what's going on?
Well, after the protest, like probably 3 months ago now, where a bunch of them were set on fire, Waymo was like, yeah, we're not going to operate in Los Angeles.
No. But yeah, the Waymo has a lot of problems. One of them was they drove through a shootout. Yes, Waymo drove through a shootout.
Mm, yeah, well, it probably didn't know a shootout was going on.
Mm,
Things tend to happen rather quickly.
I have no idea what's
Well,
going on. Oh, okay.
she's trying to look hot in that horrible ass looking dress.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, like that dress is so ugly, I would literally put a coat on you just so I wouldn't have to see that again.
Yeah, yes,
I'd
yes.
be like, cover up. That dress is ugly and you're too chubby for it anyway.
Oh,
Ooh, some people learn about speed bumps the hard way. I
but
feel like
yeah,
if a speed bump can do that to a car, it's like a hazard.
yeah. Well,
Because, like, what happens when some dumbass goes too fast, flies up, and lands?
probably it has to be
Yeah.
like, what if it is like an ambulance?
Well, I think ambulance are heavy enough that that wouldn't happen, but whatever.
Hmm. You know,
Whatever.
the thing is,
Ooh, the female penis is different than the male masculine penis. Oh wait, can we not see that word on YouTube?
I have no idea. Mrs. Fire. You know what? I think that's enough internet for today. The reason I'm scrolling through Twitter is because, as I said earlier, I'm having an existential crisis.
Uh, well, I would tell you the things I look at on Twitter, but they're definitely not allowed on YouTube. That's
Yeah,
right, VTubers.
yeah. But anyway, this has been a good time. We'll be back next week. This is a short episode because we were testing our equipment to make sure it's working again. Uh, our regular schedules will be back next week. And closing statement, Mr. Tony.
Okay, closing statement. The world is a hot mess, but that doesn't mean you have to be one. Be safe out there, everybody.
And for my children, Papa's love you, and for the love of my life, wherever you are or wherever you may be, I hope you're doing all right. Good night, everybody.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long. It hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.